Well, I want to ask the panel this. I want to go one at a time. Just really quick answers here. Just think of it really quick. Uh, Jordan Peterson, I remember he actually dabbled in the idea of running for Prime Minister of Canada at one point. Andrew Tate did the same thing over there in the UK. Now I'm going to ask this question: if you could choose between an Andrew Tate versus a Jordan Peterson, who would you guys vote for? Let's just be honest. I want to go through the panel here. OJ, let me start with you really quick. Who would you vote for, Peterson
Well,
or Tate?
I mean, if I had to pick for both for two different countries, for Canada and then for the UK, I
No,
would pick.
just for the United States. Let's go United States.
Oh, just for United States. Oh, I would go Andrew Tate.
Okay, let's say
Mhm.
UK.
UK still Andrew Tate.
Okay, Canada.
Canada would still be Andrew Tate.
Okay, all right. So we got Andrew Tate on all three. Nacho, what's your answer here?
If we're taking them in their their totality,
Current
I'd
forms,
have
yeah.
to, unfortunately, in their current forms.
Current forms.
Fuck.
Come on, dude.
I think I would. Unfortunately, I would still probably have to go with Jordan Peterson.
Really?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Okay.
Yeah.
On all three?
Because Tate's a homosexual, dude. I mean, at the end of the day,
You're talking
Listen,
about
dude.
him with the what's her name? Hulk Hogan versus
no, not
Megan
even
Fox?
no. I'm talking about when he brags about texting women. When he talks about how he got his start, that him and Tristan Tate would oh, we run in these sex cam business, and then but these girls didn't know how to text, so we unplugged their keyboard, and I plugged my own keyboard in. You're basically saying that you sexted with other men while they masturbated to completion. That's gay as fuck, bro. You
Okay,
can't
hold
undo
on,
that.
hold
You
on.
can't
There-
ungay yourself, bro.
yeah, but that was okay.
I don't care what
first-
you chop it up
All
however
right.
you want. That's gay, dude.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to argue with that. I disagree, but I won't argue with it. So Nacho's got Peterson. Let's go to Miguel. Who do you got? Peterson, Tate.
Probably be Tate for all three. I mean, just
All-
because of their stronger character. The problem with Peterson, he just lacks that type of masculine character, especially in the unstable world that we live in right now.
He also cries on Pierce Morgan every time he goes on. I'm just saying.
That's not a good look,
Not a very
especially
good look.
on the world
That-
stage.
Yeah, that's not a good look on the world.
I'm just saying. All right, fair enough. Miguel has Tate on all three, UK, Canada, and America. Abe, what do you got here?
Okay, so I know this is gonna be so hard, but I'm gonna go with Peterson as well. And the reason is I don't want Islam to be the head religion of all three of those countries, first of all. And second of
Okay.
all sex work is prostitution.
Correct. Okay.
So
So you're going with Peterson on here.
yeah, I don't want
All
to
right.
I don't want an Islamic pimp as the leader of all three countries. So
Okay.
You,
All right.
you know,
fair
I
enough
heard
there.
I heard something about that he's not Islamic, but he doesn't want to come out and say it because there's some other shit about it, like with
To be
Well-
honest, bro, Tate actually feels like he's kind of like he doesn't really go by the rules of Islam. It kind of feels like to me. But
He's a little bit of a
nevertheless,
hypocrite on that one.
yeah, but he still fucking submits to the Islamic religion here. But I don't even think he's actually Islam. I think he's always been kind of wishy-washy
find
on
this
the
clip,
religion,
dude. I
similar to
can't find this
Peterson, where
clip.
he was an atheist, then he was a Christian, and then he was Islam.
Yeah, but
Uh,
Peter is more like agnostic. Like he's not even sure about it. I mean, come on,
Peter,
look at what
yeah,
happened
Peterson
in the
doesn't
Ju-
even know what the fuck
Look
he's
what happened
at.
in the Jubilee. Where the
yeah,
that
but
was
at
it.
least
Now
he
you have-
believes
you
that the
have
biblical
two-
principles are the best.
you have two kids
That-
that pretty much kind of just, took him out, and a psychologist, a philosopher is like, come on, dude, like that doesn't look good. Like if one, him crying, two, the fact
That's
that two kids can take him out, like it doesn't look good on the
OJ,
world that they-
I'll tell you this. I think him crying on Pierce Morgan, like fucking every time he goes on there, is more embarrassing than that Jubilee debate that he had. Just my opinion. So, Abe, you got Peterson, correct?
I
It's
guess,
tied.
yeah. It's
It's
crappy, but hey,
Okay, it's tied.
Here's what it
Nacho
is.
had the same opinion. It's kind of crappy, but he even said it's unfortunate, but I'll go with Peterson here.
yeah, same.
Yeah, only because you said in their current state. So I'm like,
Yeah.
if I would rather take them in their totality, because early Peterson was good. You know what I mean? So early Peterson was good. He had a lot of good advice. Like I don't like his fence sitting on Christianity. Like that's
So
what
would
that's
you
what
do
got
in
him.
the totality.
I mean, yeah, in their totality, definitely Peterson. Like without a
Then
without
it doesn't
question.
matter on the totality. You're still picking Peterson.
Well, but I'm saying like I said, unfortunately, because you said in their current state, which in their current
okay.
state, it's a lot harder. It's a lot narrower. And the
Gotcha.
only reason I still would probably choose Peterson is because, I would definitely agree with Abe. Like the Muslim thing is crazy. But then also
Wouldn't you say
just
that,
the homo sexting is crazy too, though.
That
I
is
mean,
like-
okay. Fair enough.
fair
don't
enough
think-
on that point.
I wouldn't see it that way. Hold up, really quick, OJ. I
It's
want to
only
get to
there's
Teriyaki.
only one way to see that one.
Oh,
man.
sorry, yeah,
You
I'm
know
not
what I mean?
looking
If
at
you
the screen. I don't
if
know
you
how many
pretend to
people
be
are
a
there.
girl and sext a dude,
Bro.
and you know what they're doing on the other end, like,
Okay, would you do
but
that?
I made money,
means
bro.
you
But
gay.
I'm
Hold on,
rich, dog. Like, nah, bro, I'm good.
But
on that.
Nacho, if you could send a sexual text to a guy, and he
Nope.
thinks it's a woman, and you get fucking $5 million from that, you can
You're
take care of your
gay,
family,
dude.
would you-
No, because then imagine
though your intention-
imagine like
but even
sitting
though
your
your
kids
intention-
down, dude.
Yeah, but
Sitting your
your
future
intention-
sons down, and you're like, hey, sons, by the way, I've built this empire, and we have like this whole empire now, but
gotcha.
it's because I was gay.
But
like-
don't you think intention matters, though? Let's be honest here. The intention matters. I don't think Tate was
I
doing that for
agree.
the sheer fact of him trying to be gay.
No, it's
think
even
it's-
worse.
worse.
It's worse.
Money, making money off of these fucking lonely, pathetic men.
That's
Has
worse.
nothing to do with homosexuality. Has everything to do with
Dude,
money.
It's gay. There's
okay.
no
He did
other way
gay
to
things for
chop it
money.
up, bro. Yeah, you did
did
gay
gay
shit
things
for
for
money,
money.
bro.
Abe agrees
Like,
with you. on
You're
this,
you're
but
gay for pay, dude. I mean, it's just there's
It's
only
not
one.
gay for pay, bro. He's not
It's-
sucking dick. There's no penis going up his ass, bro.
Dude, other
So-
guys are sitting on the other end of the keyboard jerking
but the
off,
intention-
and
you-
you're
you
pretending
admitted-
to be a woman. Like, oh
But
yeah,
admitted
you
intention
wanna.
Matters. You said intention
Dude.
matters.
I didn't
Tate
say
said-
that. I don't know. I
You
don't.
just
What,
agreed- you just agreed intention matters
When?
it comes to texting, right?
Hey, can we ask Teriyaki about? his,
okay, I would say
religious
like
It's
if it was like a gun to your head and it's like your whole family's gonna die, that's different.
Oh, you're gay. You're gonna die gay then. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I
die
mean,
gay.
but no, because obviously, like you only survive if you like do the gay shit or whatever.
Okay,
I
so
guess.
if your
Like,
whole
yeah,
family survives, then you survive, but as a homosexual.
I guess, yeah. But I mean, at the same
But you
time, then
say
it's like,
that.
hey,
Makes no
but
sense, though.
it's for a moral like a moral good, like
But
a moral
there's no
positive.
moral
Still a
imperative.
homosexual,
In this
though.
case, it's a moral negative, and you're gay. Like,
Yeah,
this
but-
is a twofer, bro. Like,
But in my logic, you're still not gay because intention matters. That's my point here.
no, I don't think the intention matters at all, dude. I think it's still gay shit.
Okay, so let me
No,
ask you
it
this: if
doesn't-
okay, when it
Maybe I
comes to
answered
personal-
wrong. Yeah, no, I don't think the intention matters. You're still gay. Like, you're just
okay.
You're
So,
just
for
gay, but
example-
you saved your family. Versus like you're gay, but you're like a millionaire. Like,
Yeah, for sure. So when it comes to self defense, or when it comes to any type of deletion of another human being, don't you think intention matters depending on what the motives were when you delete somebody?
Yes, but the
Consider
outcome's
that
the same.
how you would be a murderer or somebody in self
yeah,
defense.
but you're either way. You're killing a person, is what I'm saying.
Sure,
So it's
yeah, I
like
understand
you're
that.
killing a person and it's
but-
justified, which is
there's
which is
a
a
di-
killing, or you're intentionally killing someone because you
Through
like you don't
self-defense.
like them or something, like because they
Yeah.
like mowed their lawn at fucking 9:30.
Yeah, but just like with the law, intention matters on
Right.
how you go about things. That's why same thing with lying,
So-
right?
Yeah, but this isn't the law, dude. This is like
Well,
like higher than that. You know what I mean? This is like males
This is God's law.
shit. This is
I
like
would
this
say-
is like
yeah.
you're gay.
So
You're gay.
I would
dude.
I would say the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I want to get to Teriyaki. Teriyaki, you there? This
Yeah.
motherfucker.
He's
So,
he's
yeah, like,
sexting some
both-
guys right now.
Both are dog shit choices, to be honest. Right? They're both
Okay,
dog
who
shit
would you get,
choices.
though? Who would you get?
True.
But under no circumstances is England going to have a fucking Muslim prime minister. If
Based.
that is the case, then England needs to be wiped off the face of the fucking planet because they have way too much nukes to start playing around with that shit. Also, so like in Jordan Peterson's case, it's like it's more so it's like okay, yeah, like he's not really going to get shit done, but he's not going to fuck shit up. So it's kind of like
Okay, so you're going with Peterson then.
yeah.
For UK, let's go Canada.
Let's go. Join the squad, dude.
Yeah.
I'd probably say yeah, just do it for all.
All three?
Yeah, all three.
Okay, so Teriyaki's got Peterson. Nacho, you got Peterson. Abe's got Peterson. Miguel and OJ got Tate. And I'm gonna fucking shoot out my take here, I'm going with all three as well. So it's a tie at this point.
Damn.
It is a tie. It
You
is
guys
a
are all,
tie.
you guys are all gay, by the way.
I guess so, man. But at the end of the day, you did admit intent matters, but then
Oh
you
man.
took that away. But I just thought it was a fun experiment. That's all.
Oh,
I just wanted to go through the panel.
It's a
there.
weird one.
It's a weird one, but I just thought it was fun.
It's funny because I actually talked about this with a friend recently the other day, and I at first I did answer with Tate, and then I was like,
Really?
well, yeah, but and mostly because of the masculine. Like I agree with like the masculine like leader type, whatever.
Yeah, he's
But-
not crying on camera.
Yeah, but the gay shit is not good. The Muslim
pretty
shit's not
questionable.
good, dude. You know.
Yeah, I don't see it as gay, bro. Like again, intent matters on these things.
I mean, regardless to
Ah.
what, the fact he was engaged in this kind of crazy shit is still pretty much makes him look bad, anyways.
But like, so here's what I was saying. Like, you use like killing someone as an example. So like, if you kill someone, it's justified. Like you kill them in self-defense or something, versus like you're a murderer and you like plan to kill someone
Right.
because you hate
Because
them.
the
Like,
intent, everything, the
the-
context matters. Yeah.
yeah, a little bit, but it's like either way, someone would still say you killed a person. That's what I'm saying. So like, you did some gay shit, but I just did it to make money though. It's like, well, you still did some gay shit. You're still kind of gay, dude. That's
Yeah, it
all
still
I'm
makes
saying.
him look bad at the
Yeah,
end
but
of
there
the
was
day.
no. Yeah, but there was no physical content. It's nothing like that.
Doesn't matter,
Again,
dude.
I think most people, the vast majority of men and women, would send a homosexual text to somebody if they're gonna make $1 million off of that. I think. Look,
That's what's
OJ,
wrong with our society.
No, I understand
Yeah.
that. I'm saying
that's a
It is
problem.
wrong. No, trust me, bro. Making money off of like sexual prostitution, totally agree with that.
No, but
However,
but anything
we're
though,
talking
like
about
there's
homosexuality.
a big like, but I make a bunch of money to do it. Like so, like
That
you know what I
opens
mean? Like
It's
if I could get
questionable
like
more.
if I could get like $1 billion tomorrow, but I have to eat like a tray full of shit.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I
that's
mean? Like,
physical, though, right?
It's the same concept. It's just like you have to explain yourself to your friend. You're like what? Who? And your legacy is like forever. Like, oh yeah, that's that one billionaire guy, but he ate a tray of shit to get his billions. Like, it kind of, you know what I mean? It taints the whole thing. It's
No,
like,
I know what you mean on that, but I mean, like
is
I said,
it really
I think,
worth it? You know?
Yeah, but like, let's say, what's the guy that ran Playboy?
Hugh Hefner.
Hugh
Hugh
Hefner,
Hefner.
yeah.
Thank you, Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner ran an entire like magazine column, right, where he had women take off their clothes for pictures. Now that could be a form of just as actually worse than what Andrew Tate did, but I don't think most people are calling him a homosexual there. I think when it comes to like Hugh Hefner, he has massive respect, not only with women but even with men here. I don't think that's something that really tarnished his legacy. Now, I get you on morality and I get you there on the standards, but how the world perceives you, I think most people wouldn't call Hugh Hefner gay for running a Playboy magazine.
Yeah, but he's not directly like messaging. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a little different because he was not
but he was
engaging. He wasn't like sending letters out to his like subscribers, like sending them
what if he
dirty,
was?
sending them dirty. Man, well, if he was, then he's gay, dude. I don't know what you want to say. This was like he literally brags about it on this stupid podcast. He's like, yeah. And we unplugged their keyboard, and I plugged my keyboard in, and
because
like,
I was better at getting them in.
because
Yeah,
I knew
'cause he
how
was
to
better
talk
at-
to these women. Like,
Yeah, well, because he was
that's
better at
gay,
getting the money.
bro. You're
well, he was
but
better at
but
getting the money.
no, but better at getting the money is just you're just like dressing it up a little bit though. Like,
Not
what's
really, not
happening
really
is
his intent.
you're sending explicit messages. You're like, oh yeah, I'll let you put it in my. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's gay as fuck, dude.
Like if you're, dude, seriously, if you're texting another dude and you're saying I'm so wet for you right now, there's probably an issue.
Yeah, that's gay, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
let
you're
me ask you
talking
this.
about,
is the
oh
thing,
yeah,
but this
and
is
I'll
the
let
thing,
you
this is
finish
the
in
thing,
my.
this is the thing.
mm-mm-mm.
It's like I'm so wet right now. You're sending that to a man, like that's gay, and then like the response is like, yeah, but I'm doing it for money, and it's like, but that just makes you a gay prostitute.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't make it. It actually makes it worse.
Yeah,
If you're doing it for money, it actually makes it worse. Like if you were doing it for like a noble
Well-
good, it was like, okay, you have to like send these like gay texts out to this person.
Okay, so
but
would you,
like you're
would you
gonna
do that
save
for
like
the-
half of humanity. You're like, okay,
Yeah,
all right, well then I'll
well, then
fucking
you're just
do
gay
it. Dude.
at the end of the day.
You're
but-
still
but-
gay, but at least
But
you did it
the
for a
right thing.
moral good. At least you had a good, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. The moral
But
good. So
that's
like
what I was
doing
talking
it
about
doing it
intent,
to like
though.
save humanity is the same thing as like
Yeah,
killing
but-
someone in
but-
self defense. Okay,
hold on.
versus murdering someone because you don't like them or something.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, my point
They're
is
both
that
killers.
the intent matters. If Andrew Tate has no sexual attraction to men at all, and he's doing this for fucking notorious
It's
reasons,
even worse.
money, or saving the world, you pick one. He did it to save the world, or he did it for money. It doesn't matter. The point is that the intent matters. So if Andrew Tate did save the world, or he did it matters. So if sent messages, dirty message to a guy to save the world, it's like, oh, well, you're gay, but at the same time, he's not attracted to men at all. There's still some correlation there that you're kind of missing, that the intent matters. Andrew Tate has no attraction to men at all.
No, I
but you're
get
still
that.
calling him gay.
I'm saying that
Yeah,
makes
but-
it
but-
even
but-
worse.
But no, my point is that when you're a homosexual, and I know fucking homosexuals, they love dick. They fucking have it on pride parades.
Well, I can't
and
say
they'll
the
start-
F slur on YouTube, okay? But that's what I would
They're a
call
bunch
it.
of-
bro.
dude, hold on, I got you. Get back, fuck back, my son's back. So the point is, bro, the intention actually matters here. So if Andrew Tate is a complete heterosexual, he's attracted to women, but he did this to either
Supposedly.
save the world or to
Right.
make him money. It still doesn't change the fact that the intention matters, bro. It doesn't
But
make
we
him
would
gay.
No, it still
We
doesn't
would
change
still
the fact
take
that
you on
he's
that
gay.
because we would still take you on that because his
wouldn't-
intention was to deceive.
Yeah, that doesn't make him gay though. He could still be fucking
gay,
the most
dude.
evil man in the world. He's not
Okay.
attracted to men. That doesn't make him gay. Where's the
Okay.
argument here?
Then
What if
he's
he
a
did? What if he did it for
deceptive-
five? What if he did it for $5?
Then at the very least, he lies for money.
He's still not
So
gay.
either
He's
way,
just lying
You know,
for money.
If
Yeah.
your
still
friend,
making
wait,
money
if
at
your
the end.
friend told you,
Serious
wait, Jake, if like one of your good friends told you like, oh,
OJ.
I like made this like Snapchat or something, and like, but I'm like pretending to be a girl, and but like people, and they tell you like I made like $50, dude. But I had to like sex this guy for like an hour until he like finished jerking off. You wouldn't call him gay, dude?
Serious.
Well, here's the thing. For $50, I'd be like, you have a long way to go for that fucking millions. I wouldn't recommend it, but I'd be like, okay, the intent matters at the end of the day.
Oh, come on,
So
dude.
I'm
The
asking-
cope,
hold on,
dude.
hold on.
You're
I would-
coping.
No, it's not coping. I would say, bro, like, are you jerking off to dudes? There's a lot of intent there.
No,
If
the
you're doing
dudes
it
are
purely
jerking
for money-
themselves off. You're just pretending to
No,
like
are
it.
you though? Are you though?
I mean,
That's
you
the
might as
thing.
well be, dude.
Yeah,
just
but there's
just a
but bro,
You're
curiosity, though.
participating in
Just-
their
hold on, just a curiosity.
jerk
Come on,
offery.
We
Nacho.
talked about
Come on.
Playboy. We
You're
talked
not
about
even
Playboy,
close to
and
that.
we're talking about also,
Pretty
Andrew
gay, dude.
Tate, business, right? So
Yeah.
both of them, when it comes to Playboy and it comes to Andrew Tate's business, they were both had a woman figure, no matter what, that's there. Like, we had a woman on the magazines. He has,
Andrew
hey,
Tate has
these men,
yeah.
these men are seeing like, women live or whatever, right? Taking off all, whatever, showing their body
Right.
and
I'm
then
with you.
and these and while texting or whatever, right? So at the end of the day, it's not like if nobody's gonna call Hugh Hefner gay for that, because that
But
just
where
made
did
a
he-
whole bunch of
like-
made a whole bunch of men jack off.
He
that's
did
what
by
he-
hiring these bitches. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
but
did.
he wasn't actively like calling them. If he was calling them up on the phone and like talking dirty to them,
With his own voice.
like with a
his own
voice changer or something like that to make it seem like it was a woman, like that's the equivalent here. Like Hugh Hefner's not a good there's not a good comparison here. Like Hugh Hefner's a degenerate, but like he didn't
So-
participate actively in the masturbatory practice
But
of
he
these
made a lot of
people.
marketing deals, right?
I
Like that. Like
mean,
that's
he's
the
like
thing with-
orchestrating all this though.
And not only that, like even with his
That's what I'm saying.
company,
Like, like
even
if Andrew
with the
if Andrew Tate
transgenders-
did the things that he did, and he just orchestrated, and he didn't come out like a dumbass and brag about this on a podcast that he unplugged the girls' keyboards,
Yeah, but-
plugged his own keyboards in, and literally sexted these dudes and talked dirty to them while they masturbated to these topless girls.
Yeah, but
That's
the
a whole
point of him-
different level. Like you're passing a whole different threshold here. Like
Yeah, but the whole point of him explaining that situation was about how women are terrible at
I know what his point of explaining it
his
was.
point was there. So he had
It's
to
just-
fucking.
He
just
just
intimidating
revealed that
himself.
he's also
No.
gay in the process.
It's not gay, bro. He realizes how men act. He realizes what men want, right? He knows the wordings. He knows
Yeah,
the
men want to
sensitivities
talk
of
to Andrew Tate while they jerk off.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Bro, let's be serious here. Tate actually
I'm being
knows
serious.
how-
It's just
No,
funny.
Tate actually knows how. It is funny, but Tate does actually know how men fucking operate, right?
Yeah, he knows
these
how to turn
situations.
them on,
He
dude.
was able to con them for all their money. He was able to con them, bro. He told the woman there was
Yeah,
times
he
where
got
would
their
tell the woman,
money
"Hey,
and their semen,
have
dude.
them meet up on this situation." He would say deny them, and then it was a back and forth with the emotions.
Yeah,
when
and the
they got
girls didn't
mad-
get it, so he just had to talk to them himself.
No, but yeah, but even outside of the sexual aspect, Tate was still getting their money out of there. Intent matters, Nacho. Like that's my whole point. There is that
Okay, so
if you accidentally, if you're in a car crash because somebody cut you off, and then you venture off to the next lane and hit another car, and you accidentally murder that person or hit that person, they die. Are you a murderer? The intent matters here. Okay.
so
So at the end of the day, if
Yeah,
you're
but
calling
you're
him
not a
gay,
murderer, but
have
you
to-
still
yeah,
killed
but he's
someone.
not
That's
a
what I'm
gay guy.
saying.
Yeah, but he's not a gay guy because he's not actually doing.
Bro,
sexual
he's
activity with gay men.
gay.
Yeah, but
He
he's not doing
sexted
actual
men.
gay-
He talked dirty
Bro,
to
bro.
men while
So
they
are they-
jerked
okay, so are
off
they
to
murder- hold on, hold on.
completion.
If somebody
He's gay
accidentally
as
gets cut- hold
fuck,
on.
bro.
Let me ask you a question. If somebody gets accidentally cut off and they hit another car and they murder that person or they die,
They didn't murder
they
them,
murdered?
but they
Are
killed
they
somebody.
murdered?
No,
Oh,
but they're
okay,
a killer.
Great.
They're a
So
killer.
he's not a gay guy. He's not a gay guy. He did something that was questionable.
Questionable.
It's still
A lot of
Brother.
time.
It was gay
Well,
as
it's true.
fuck.
It's true. He's not gay as fuck, bro. Fucking
okay, so should we say that he's not physically gay, but he's verbally gay?
Yeah, I guess so. Whatever you're making. But yeah, I guess so. Verbally gay, whatever. Whatever, bro. But he's not gay. We can
He's
do
just
that.
gay. He's just gay in spirit, you know.
No,
Just
he's not
saying
gay.
words.
Oh, dude, the guy's not attracted to fucking men, dude. He's not.
He was
homosexual.
while he was fucking sexting them and they were
No, he
jerking off,
wasn't.
dude.
There's no proof on that, bro. But
He
you know,
said it. What do you mean?
It's funny that I have to be the guy to back up Andrew Tate on this shit, and I get it.
I mean, you don't have to do this, dude. I mean,
have
you
to
just.
do that because you're making a false claim saying that he's a homosexual when he has
Well,
no.
I mean,
history of
dude,
homosexual
If you
activities.
caught your friend sexting other dudes, you'd be like, holy shit, dude, my friend is gay as fuck, bro. Some guy's sending him dick pics and he's talking about how he's gonna
But you
jump
know the
on it.
context
And
of it, though. Hold on, you know the context where Andrew Tate knew that these women weren't
That's
able
what-
to pull in more money, so he told them what to.
it doesn't matter, dude. He's still
but
doing
context
gay
matters.
shit, bro.
Okay, so context doesn't matter. Everything, just like when
Dude,
Trump said, "There's
if-
good people." Hold on.
That's what I'm
Like when Trump
saying.
said-
If I
when
kill
Trump-
some,
hold
if
on,
I
hold on,
kill someone
hold on,
tomorrow
really quick,
because they
Nacho,
attacked
Nacho.
me, this will take
Nacho.
20 seconds. It'll take 20 seconds. I
It's
swear.
gonna take 20 seconds.
Real
for me.
quick, if I kill someone because they're jump me, okay, I killed someone. If I kill someone because I go murder them, I killed someone. Either way, I'm a killer.
But the difference is that in one scenario you're a murderer, and the other scenario you're doing self-defense. So
Both
therefore you're
cases,
not
you
murder.
kill someone. You're a
really-
killer.
Okay,
One case is
so
just
really-
justified. The other is not.
Okay, got you there, Nacho. But my point is, which I fucking forgot it. I wish I could remember here. I've been drinking.
It was
Yeah,
about the tough
fuck.
I wanted
argument
to
of
ask you
with good people
I'm
on both
trying to remember,
sides.
bro.
Nacho hoodwinked you.
You got me all worked up, faggot. I mean, sorry,
Hey.
I'm on my own shit right here, and I'm fucking saying this shit. Fuck me. What the hell's going on here, Nacho? You
Oh,
bring the
know.
worst out of me, Nacho.
You got you riled up
You're
big
welcome,
time.
dude.
Riled up, bro. But
We
by the
got
way,
you over
Nacho
here
did lose this debate, FYI. but go
Defending
on.
Andrew Tate. I mean, the caption here, like the clip, headline is going to be like, Jake Var defends gay Andrew Tate.
Well, that's another clipping CP right there. After the fact we had Teriak made Mel concede on her shit. So or his.
Abe, teach me about the birds and the bees, bro. I don't know what that is.
Hey, text
Oh, I
Andrew
can
Tate.
feel
He'll tell you all
better.
about them, dude.
What birds, Andrew?
What
I'll send you money.
Yeah,
But
you
no,
just
yeah,
gotta pay Andrew's hookers, and then he'll text you directly. You know, he'll tell you all about those birds and bees.
Chingao, bro. Chingao. Fuck you, Nacho. But okay. I thought you're on my side. I thought we were the same race, bro. I thought races stick together.
Dude,
and
I'm
shit.
Spanish.
That's what-
We
that's
conquered
what all the blacks,
you, okay?
That's what all the blacks tell me. The race should stick together. You're fucking.
No, dude, I'm we're conquistadors, dude. We came and
Oh, you're Spaniard.
yeah, we came
there you
and
go,
conquered,
Spaniard.
dude.
All right, motherfucker. All right. So you have no Mexican heritage then at all?
Oh, I'm sure there was a little. I think there was a little. You know, I think somebody got a little curious back there, but
Okay,
I
well,
don't
I
know
do have some,
exactly
like-
where it's at. But I know we have a family crest that goes back to like Spain.
Okay, right on. So do I actually. That's why
Yeah.
I was thinking that you had at least like Mexican roots or something like, or Mexico roots. I mean.
I don't know. Everyone is like super pale and white, and it's like I don't know. They track their lineage like pretty good. So I'm like they were. I don't know. They came and did the whole conquistador thing, and then they stayed there for like a couple years, and then they moved into like I don't know, New Mexico or something like that.
Yeah. Abe, by the way, are you full on white, Abe, or are you like half something else? A
I
month.
would say I appear white.
You do. But
I have a
aren't you-
whole bunch. So like my grandmother came
mu-
from India.
Oh God, really?
Based. Oh,
My
wait.
You're-
grandmother
from
came from
India.
India,
Oh no.
but I'm like 16% Scandinavian and like I don't know, 8%
Sending it, dude.
Indian and like just a whole bunch of junk.
Holy shit, bro! You're mutt up the ass then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
always
that's the
joke that I'm the
Caribbean life.
13th warrior because
Yeah.
I got like 18 or 20 something percent Scandinavian and then 8% Indian. And I'm like, oh, so that's
Based.
weird.
So basically,
there you
like the Caribbeans, we're
Well,
pretty much a mutt.
I'm gonna have
You're
to
a
get
mutt
out
too
of here,
now?
dude. I stayed way too long, but
For sure, Nacho, and I'm glad you did because you know you're having
dude,
fun.
we
on
had
the
a
panel,
blast,
even
dude. Yeah,
across the
that was
Veal
fun.
Pod.
That was a lot
Good
of
one.
fun.
That was a good one.
It's
That's a good
true.
one.
It's fucking true. You had a blast on VealPod just like everybody else. Mel has a great blast here, getting fucking scolded
Just
and
getting
roasted.
railed all the time.
Oh God.
And I was trying to get here during the time that Mel was in there, but
Yeah,
I gotta take care of my daughter.
it is. Yeah, and Nacho has what? Nacho, you have 2 kids now?
Yeah. Yeah,
Two
you got a little
kids.
boy and a little
Congratulations.
girl, dude.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
definitely.
Yep. Trying to
Sure.
make as many as I can, dude. We gotta repopulate this nation with sane people. So
There you go. Is your wife your best friend?
he's pretty chill, dude.
Gay. Gay. My standards, bro. My standards. It's gay. You are now gay, Nacho.
But it's for a good cause. So you know
Okay,
what? I'll
fair
take that.
enough. Yeah. Yeah. Dates and Jen.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh about that forever, dude.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for having me. That was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys.
Anytime, bro. Have a good one.
Damn, dude. That was fun, dude. I'm glad I did that.
So far, I don't see anything.
Looks like everybody went to bed.
I do see police activity up ahead.
Battalion 9 is your South Pass agency rep.
I do see police activity up ahead.
Dang. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed. That was a lot of fun. We didn't do anything that we planned on doing. I plan on doing like LA riots coverage, insurrection stuff, Iran versus Israel, like a little bit, and then just doing a debate review. But then I saw via, Jake was streaming, and I haven't gone over there in a while. So it was just a winging it kind of night. You know what I mean? That was a good debate. We got into it about Andrew Tate. That's going to be a funny highlight. So, because nobody loses. It's just fun, dude. It's just Jake. So. Anyways, we're going to bed. Thanks for hanging out. Whoever's still here, watching later, catching the live stream later. See you guys later.